Hi, this is Ella Miller, and this is my speech on the life of a college athlete. My audience is Elena and Ruth and Caitlin. This speech is going to talk about just kind of the overall life of a college athlete and all that it entails, the transition from high school to college and athletics and academics, time management skills. Those are super crucial, and balancing this lifestyle in general. So, your alarm goes off 5 in the morning. You have to hustle and get to your early 6 a.m. practice. Then you make it to your 8 a.m. You have an exam. Then you go back to your room, try and do a little homework, go to class again, and chapel, and 2 more classes, go back to your room, hurry up, and go to your next practice, which is an individual practice. Then you have a team lift. Then you have team dinner. You go back to your room. You try to do a little homework, go to bed early, and wake up and do it all again the next day. This is the life of a typical student athlete in college. And I know you guys are actually all 3 student athletes, so hopefully this will be relevant for you guys and you can learn something. I am actually also a student athlete here at Taylor on the volleyball team, so it's very relevant to me. So my first point is going to be talking about the transition from high school to college, looking at their academics and athletics, because those are both big things. The recruiting process plays a huge part in this for student athletes. This is how they pick their school based on athletics and academics and offers and scholarships, and all these things go into just choosing what school you go to. So that's just a big part for us student athletes. That can be stressful for some people a lot of the times, but it is very big and important. Okay, there's also a big academic adjustment that goes on here. Academics can really change for some people that are student athletes in college. There was a study done by the University of South Dakota that actually showed that college athletes, whenever they get to college, they perform worse academically, and that is something that we obviously don't want to go, but it is a harsh reality for us, so that's just something to keep in mind. But this study also showed that the transition from high school to college is actually easier for student athletes because it gets you connected to a group of your people, and you don't have to find your own people. You kind of get given them with your team. There's a lot of competitive demands that come with this, competing on the court or wherever you're competing at for these sports. So that's comes with like high expectations and increased travel and injury risks and all these things that are also super demanding, looking at the more athletic side of it. My second topic is going to be knowing so much that the transition from high school to college entails. It comes with this need of time management skills. So, college student athletes have shown to actually have better time management skills than the average student in college because of all the things that they're having to balance and deal with overall. I actually got to read a whole journal article that supported a lot of this and had a lot of good evidence to show this. So that was something that I found super interesting. But through structured routines, calendar blocks, and just like designated recovery time, student athletes can make and develop these time management skills because they're really needed to do well in both your academics and athletics. Self-efficacy also plays a huge part in the physical exercise and time management skills. So knowing what these time management skills that you have to have will help you do better in the balance of academics and athletics, because that's something that a lot of student athletes, I myself, have struggled with it before, but those time management skills will happen and help a lot. A journal that I found, this is actually a book called The Unseen Struggles of Being a Student Athlete. It talked about the big mental health struggles and sleep struggles that student athletes have. And I think this is my biggest struggle when thinking about me as a student athlete. Many student athletes don't get the optimal sleep that they need because they are sacrificing it to do homework time or studying or practicing in the gym, whatever it is, they're not able to prioritize their sleep or mental health, which is super harmful and can actually cause some of those bad effects for their academics. So mental health and sleep is super important. So all in all, student athletes are people that everyone encounters with at college, whether it's your classmate, your teammate, your friend, your professor, like everyone will come in contact with a student athlete at some point. So next time you see them, give them a fist bump, a word of encouragement, and thank them for the efforts that they've been. Thank you.